5 centuries after Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa, the portrait hangs behind bulletproof glass within the Louvre Museum and draws thousands of jostling spectators each day. It is the most famous painting in the world, and yet, when viewers manage to see the artwork up close, they are likely to be baffled by the small subdued portrait of an ordinary woman. She's dressed modestly in a translucent veil, dark robes, and no jewelry. Much has been said about her smile and gaze, but viewers still might wonder what all the fuss is about. There is no doubt that the Mona Lisa is a very good painting. It was highly regarded even as Leonardo worked on it, and his contemporaries copied the then novel three-quarter pose. The writer Giorgio Vasari later extolled Leonardo's ability to closely imitate nature. Indeed, the Mona Lisa is a very realistic portrait. The subject's softly sculptural face shows Leonardo's skillful handling of sfumato, an artistic technique that uses subtle gradations of light and shadow to model form, and shows his understanding of the skull beneath the skin. Many scholars, however, point out that the excellent quality of the Mona Lisa was not enough by itself to make the painting a celebrity. There are, after all, many good paintings. External events also contributed to the artwork's fame. So what made the Mona Lisa get this much of a fame? In 1911, Perugia perpetrated what has been described as the greatest art theft of the 20th century. It was a police theory that the former Louvre worker hid inside the museum on Sunday, August 20th, knowing the museum would be closed the following day. But, according to Perugia's interrogation in Florence after his arrest, he entered the museum on Monday, August 21st around 7 a.m., through the door where the other Louvre workers were entering. He said he wore one of the white smocks that museum employees customarily wore and was indistinguishable from the other workers. When the salon care, where the Mona Lisa hung, was empty, he lifted the painting off the 4 iron pegs that secured it to the wall and took it to a nearby service staircase. There, he removed the protective case and frame. Some people report that he concealed the painting under his smock. But Perugia was only 160 centimeters tall, and the Mona Lisa measures approximate 53 centimeters times 77 centimeters, so it would not fit under a smock worn by someone his size. Instead, he said he took off his smock and wrapped it around the painting, tucked it under his arm, and left the Louvre through the same door he had entered. Perugia hid the painting in his apartment in Paris. After keeping the painting hidden in a trunk in his apartment for 2 years, Perugia returned to Italy with it. He kept it in his apartment in Florence, Italy for some time. However, Perugia eventually grew impatient and was finally caught when he contacted Mario Fratelli, the owner of an art gallery in Florence. Fratelli's story conflicts with Perugia's, but it was clear that Perugia expected a reward for returning the painting to what he regarded as its homeland. Fratelli called in Giovanni Paggi, director of the Uffizi Gallery, who authenticated the painting. Paggi and Fratelli, after taking the painting for safekeeping, informed the police, who arrested Perugia at his hotel. After its recovery, the painting was exhibited all over Italy with banner headlines rejoicing its return. The Mona Lisa was then returned to the Louvre in 1913. While the painting was famous before the theft, the notoriety it received from the newspaper headlines and the large-scale police investigation helped the artwork become one of the best known in the world, gaining considerable public interest. So I hope you enjoyed the video so far. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel.